I need to go get me a purple shirt just for Tuesday.
Well, we're pretending that this is purple, so.
Okay.
It's purple missing the blue. So your daughter's wearing a bluish green shirt, so you can blend the two together and it'd be close. So.
All right.
Who's excited for Bold today? I am.
Yep.
I'm excited to be in the office. I'm excited to be alive. I woke up to my dog biting my toe this morning.
Hopefully not too hard.
Really had to go outside, so. I appreciate the fact that he was all, Dad, I need to get up. You need to get up right now. Okay. So,
Did you bring him to the office?
not today. My mom's going over going swimming today, so she's going to play with him.
Ah,
Yeah. There was some feedback the other day about it and having him come in, so. So
what?
let me ask what's one challenge this week that you guys are going to overcome? What's one uncomfortable situation you guys are going to put yourselves in to help yourselves grow? It could be a chore that you've been putting off because you don't want to do it. It could be an activity or a task that you typically try to avoid because it's uncomfortable. It could be going back to the gym now that they're open and you don't have the excuse. I want to hear from you. What's one thing you're going to do this week? Go ahead. Start us off, Sherry.
I am going to have a listing appointment with somebody that I don't know at all. And that's never happened to me before. Like all the listings I've had, I've at least have met them before, you know, and this time I'm going cold into this person that I have never met before. So that's a little nerve-wracking.
Can I help you with a little mindset on that one?
Yes, please.
It's a friend you haven't made yet.
Yes, it is. It is.
I believe that people that don't know you at an intimate level, like your friends and family, are actually easier to deal with than those that you just meet. Because there's not some level of expectation and setup. So.
No, that's true.
Friends and family can be tougher than just I don't want to say an ordinary client, but somebody you just meet and you don't have a long line of history with because they don't know a lot of the details and facts of your life. So you can rewrite that story. So it's just a friend you haven't made yet.
Cool, thanks.
Anyone else? Good morning, Miss Charity. Thank you for turning on your camera.
Good morning.
I want to set up some opportunities and smart plans and stuff in Command. So, and I've got about 7 more leads to add, and just want to get caught up on that. And
what are you going to do that by?
I'm going to have that done by 3 o'clock today.
3 o'clock today. I like it. I can do that. Hey, Siri, set a reminder to text at 3 o'clock. Find out where she's at on her smart plans.
Okay. Well, I did put in like 70 leads in one day because that's what I committed to do. And I did it because I closed the door, said, don't bother me, anyone. And I buried myself in the computer. So
get in that bunker. You guys all watched it. If you guys took Ignite and you haven't yet, there's a video on there to talk about get in your bunker, stay in your bunker. Create a bunker space when you're doing your lead generation. Get in it, stay in it, fortify it. It's a great philosophy. Also a great book for prospecting if you haven't read it yet is Fanatical Prospecting. And they talk about protect the golden hours. There's a lot of these books out to talk about that, but the Kellerism is, get in your bunker, stay in your bunker, protect it. Service your bunker so that people don't. The other day my door kept getting opened. I was on Friday when I was in here for a little bit. And at one point I put a sign up that says, guys, I'm on call. I miss you too. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I have to do that with my grandson and my husband. When I shut the door, it's like I got to make a bunch of calls. Please don't come in unless it's an emergency.
Right. So I love that. So smart plans by 3 o'clock. Got smart plans by 3 o'clock. We got a blind listing appointment that Cherie is going to be completely prepared for with all of her information so that she's market expert. Right? Yeah, okay. Who's got something else? What else are you going to force yourself to do this week or today? I love that Teresa's doing it today by 3.
I am going to finish putting my desk together and then my chair together. The desk almost looks like a desk. The distractions have been good distractions though, because I had a buyer's appointment on Sunday and we got an offer accepted yesterday. So that was pretty cool. So that was a good distraction. So what I need to do though is, I'm going to say by the end of the day, the desk will be done for sure. The chair the goal is to have the desk done today and then the chair will be done tomorrow because I want to be, I don't mind where I'm at right now. I have a great view, but I need, like you said, when you lead gen, I just need that. I can close the door and just zone in on it and not be distracted at all.
Let me ask you a very, very pointed question.
Mm-hmm.
Why not both today?
Why not both today? Well, I don't think I can. I'll be honest with you. I can't do it today. I know I can do it by tomorrow. I just have too much going on today.
Okay.
And I'm not that technically savvy.
What good's a desk without a chair?
Not very good. But I have a place to sit. I've been sitting in this place for the last 2 months and I love it. I have a mountain view. But I want, well, lately my husband's been home. And so that's the urgency of having my office. So I don't feel like he can't come out into the kitchen. And I don't want to, I'm going to help.
I'm sure if you ask him for help, he will help you get your desk and chair put together so that this all is getting resolved faster.
That's a whole other story. Sorry, that can't happen right now. He's not feeling very well. So he doesn't have the energy to do that right now. So I have to put my desk together.
We can have results
and you could come over and put my desk together. That would be really helpful.
You're absolutely right. I could. It would get done today too.
It would. I could do pivot while you go ahead and you could be in there putting my desk together for me.
That's leverage.
That's leverage right there.
Okay.
Wrong way leverage, but it works. I appreciate you trying.
Not for her. It's not wrong way.
I want you guys to ask this question. When you put a task out in front of you, why are you putting such a long deadline on them?
I have another question too. We're talking about leverage. How much would it cost you to have one of your nephews or someone else do it? Because is that a $5 an hour job that you want to be doing while you're actually should be doing a $50 an hour job?
True. My nephew lives in Phoenix, so that's I can't have him do it. Yeah, I know. I do know somebody that if I waited just so you know, I probably would have to wait until Saturday because the guy works all week long, but he would be happy to put it together for me. I know he would.
If you're going to wait till Saturday, make sure you're still utilizing your time to do that $50 an hour job.
Makes sense. I will take a picture of my desk when it's all done and send it to you guys.
By when?
The goal is that it's going to be done today. It's almost done. It's just that, doggone it, these two pieces won't go in. And even my husband looked at it and he's like, I don't know what you did wrong.
Anything like I'm used to building, you got spare pieces, you did it right. So, yeah. Challenge yourselves today, this week, to do a task that you've been putting off, something that's uncomfortable. Get it done. Don't give it a long leash. The longer the leash, the more likely it is to get you tripped up and wrapped up and put off. You know what I mean? How long have you had that desk and chair, Angela?
I haven't even had it a week yet.
Okay.
And actually, I just took the chair out of the box and everything yesterday. And there are no directions. So that should even be more fun for me. Because something like Amazon, same thing.
Good deal. Well, you guys want to put yourselves in a position where you're going to be successful and get things done. Like Anthony's 100% right. We need to protect the time that we have for lead generating, to protect your golden hours, do the work that is dollar productive for you. I personally have spent thousands of dollars in the last couple of weeks to have people do work that I am 100% capable of doing myself. The difference being is it cost me less to hire them to do it than it would have been to take me off the tasks I was working on that were dollar productive for me. Now, that being said, there are some tasks that I still have to do on my own and get done that I can't hire out. So I just get those knocked out and out of the way because they're out of my periphery, they're out of my to-dos, they get out of the way, but I don't do them during golden hours. I do them at 9 o'clock at night when no one's going to answer the phone. I do them at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning when no one's up answering the phones anyways. But between work hours, I push myself to do things that are dollar productive. So, Teresa, are your smart plans dollar productive?
Yes.
Absolutely. So you need to time block that into your schedule to get it done by 3 o'clock.
Yes, I do.
So Shri, is your listing appointment dollar productive?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So you need to have a time block in your schedule today to get prepped for it, set up and ready.
Yes, I do.
So don't just put generic time blocks in there like lead gen. I want to see like 30 minutes of writing handwritten notes and emailing them off to the restaurants I eat to. Be super purposeful with your time, and you'll be able to blast through these tasks, to these redundancies that you're just putting aside that need to get done that are dollar productive. And most importantly, start calling your database. I know you guys aren't doing it. Some of you are doing a great job of it, and I can tell because you have listing appointments and you have buyer appointments. And the rest of us have excuses. Looking at you, Charity. I was giving her trouble because she smiled. She made herself the target. Scott, the answer to that question is fanatical prospecting. I do not know the author at the moment.
Dan, I wanted to mention
Thank you.
that I was determined to get a Facebook ad done finally, and thanks to your group, I reached out to Teresa yesterday and she talked me through an issue with it. So yay, thank you.
Awesome. Were you guys able to get that started?
I got it up. Yeah, I don't know how now to find my prospect, so that's another reason. I should probably
That's
say.
easy. Yeah.
Let's talk about ads real quick. Let's do a little bit of sidebar coaching. So one of the things I've read in an article that's been working out for me is when you guys are doing a Facebook ad, go live at midnight. It seems counterproductive because you're like, no one's on the internet at that time. Go live at midnight. If you're going live at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you are competing with so many other targets. Facebook's going to put you in the queue and it's going to put you in the algorithm for their auction. And you're not going to get charged the ad until somebody actually starts to view it. If it's in there queued up on their feed at midnight, it'll start populating activity and you're going to find a higher usage of it. Plus, you're going to start targeting some people that may have not seen it if you do it at 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, you're competing with Amazon and Walmart and Nike and all these big names that are just pushing leads. And all those ads in the feeds, yours are going to get lost in the flood.
So that's what I originally did. But now, even if it's like after 5 p.m., it says that it won't go live until the next day.
Yeah. So they're starting to push off things in the morning. So if you mark it live, if it's Tuesday, have it set to go live at midnight Wednesday morning.
How do you set it to go live at midnight, though?
I'll have to play with that. But I've done the Facebook ads through Facebook.
Yeah, I did, because the first two that I did at like 11 p.m. and they were posted, like in the middle of the night. But now if I try to do it after 5 p.m., it's automatically saying that it won't go until tomorrow.
Yeah. So that's good that they started catching that. If they're going through command should already be set up to optimize our times. They're trying to do it so it's less for the agents have to worry about and just plug, press and go. That's why we paid them so much, and we had Google go through and scrub our systems. So we wanted it hardwired so that it would be easy to go.
Okay.
Y'all have much better things to do than to sit out and talk about lead algorithms and all this stuff. I'd rather you guys have face-to-face, toe-to-toe, belly-to-belly conversations with clients and making that big money. So.
One thing I'd like to share with the group that I was thinking about is putting yourself in the client's perspective. And when they click that learn more or sign up now button, where are you putting them? What are they learning more? And make it applicable to what the lead is. If they're wanting to know more about market stats, make a landing page about the market stats where they can get that information, not just go to your website where you may not have any market stats on it. That way, just think about, you don't want to frustrate people by not giving them something. They're giving you their information to learn more. We have to give them something. That we're telling them we're going to give them something. So that was just 2 cents worth.
And a couple of you were in the PC class. We went over this. What are the 3 types of clients we've got? Renters to buyers, right? First-time buyers.
Mm-hmm.
Buyers that are looking to move up, move down, or sellers, right?
Mm-hmm.
What type of information are the 3 different ones looking for? Larry, what do you think a renter to buyer is looking for?
First thing's got to be lender information.
Okay.
Because a step one, or step-by-step, how's the process work? The first thing obviously we'd have to do is get them to a lender to get that qualified.
Cool. So I want you guys to think, like she said, think like the consumer. You're flushing through social media. You're going through puppy picture and kitty picture and live video feed, and then there's an ad that speaks to you. As a first-time buyer, what are you looking for? Lending information. What's the process? I think that's a big one. Okay, what's a move up or move down buyer looking for?
Investment opportunities or comparison, the market,
Investors are a 4th category on their own.
Oh, okay.
I want to stay with the word opportunities.
Opportunities. Okay.
They're looking for inventory.
Yeah.
Because just like if I've got a house or I got a car, I'm looking for something that piques my interest beyond what I already have.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking for opportunities. I'm looking for inventory.
Yeah. The grass greener on the other side. Yeah.
Exactly. So we're looking for something to entice that interaction that gets them thinking, well, maybe it is time to get that bigger house. Or on the other side, kids are gone, dogs are gone, husband's always fishing, so it's time to get a house closer to a lake.
Yeah.
So wife needs a she shed. We need a bigger backyard.
Mm-hmm.
What have you. So we look at those opportunities there. So we need to start pushing for that. Hold on a second. Tess, is that 4 sticky notes on your vision board right now? Nice. Now the third core group is sellers. What are sellers looking for?
Number 1, they want to know what the market's doing.
Number 1 market. Anything else?
Value of their house.
Value of their house.
Mm-hmm.
Can we generalize this statement? What are they looking for? Information.
Mm-hmm.
Stats. How's the market? How's my house compared to the market? And how fast can I sell it? For how much money?
Yeah.
So you guys think about the ads that you're putting out there, the content you're putting out there needs to be hyper-focused at a certain genre. If you're going to go after sellers, you need to target that information. It needs to be market stats. It needs to be home information. It needs to be comp value. It needs to be time of sale, net amounts, whatever. So you can target that demographic. You can't just throw a fishing net out there and just broad spectrum scoop in the leads. What you need to do is be hyper-focused. If you want to go after first-time buyers and rental conversions, free money, down payment assistance. My lender can help you get approved. Everybody knows who Scott Lehman is, right? Larry probably knows him personally. He's always on the radio. That guy's annoying as hell, but the one thing he promises, bad credit, no worries. ScottSaysYes.com. ScottSaysYes.com. It's because the biggest fear a first-time buyer has is not qualifying. So just like Larry said, lending information. How's the process? I don't know what I'm doing. The goal of home ownership is on the horizon. So let's put an ad out there that says, hey, did you know for what you're spending in rent, you can buy a house? Let me show you how you can do it with no money down. You think you're going to get some clicks?
Yeah.
Guys,
Also on the buyer's guide, on the buyer's guide, how Keller set it up is first you look at houses, and I changed it to first let's get a lender, then let's look at houses.
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
set up your guides. This is your process.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you are going to have your clients expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's look at the second category. What kind of ad can we put out there? This is kind of scripts and role play, but I want you, it's this one-sided scripting for your own leads and texts on Facebook and stuff like that. Someone give me what you would put for trying to get somebody either moving up or moving down in purchasing.
Probably has to do something with square footage, because then you don't know if they're going up or down.
I would ask about a lifestyle change.
Like ready
Yeah,
for a
like-
change? Question mark. Need a change?
What are we going through right now?
Oh yeah.
Shift.
What was that?
A shift.
Not only that, like just this time of year in May, what is in May right now? Hope is being affected by it right now too.
Oh, kids being home.
Kids at home, yeah.
What just happened, guys? Last day of school, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What does the last day of school usually mean? Starts with grad and endulation.
Yeah. Graduations.
Kids off to college, question mark? Need a smaller house, question mark? Let me show you how I can help.
Don't want a boomerang. Don't want them to come back.
Right? Finally got the kids out of the house, go to college? Let's get you something a little bit more your size. Give me a call.
I actually have like 2 or 3 that I've sketched out that I haven't done yet. And one of them was, I don't know if anybody has seen my, has anybody seen my Facebook page thing? It's got the little houses on it. It's not it's not like real houses. It's, I don't know. Anyway, so I had 3 of them, and one of them was going to use that picture, and it was going to be, have you outgrown your home? Because they're little itty bitty tiny houses.
Mhm.
The second one was a huge herd of wildebeest going across a river, and it was going to be urban density got you down, kind of thing. And then there was a third one, and I don't have it in front of me, but it was along that line where it was taking something and comically grabbing their attention. And I tested it with a couple of friends, and they liked it. But see, that's my sense of humor. I can't go with mainstream stuff.
Then don't. Be yourself. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. You have to be genuine and congruent.
Yeah.
Our message has to fit your personality. Like those of you who've actually hung around me in person, I am goofy as hell. I'm big, I'm loud, I'm annoying. That's just who I am. My message is big, loud, and annoying. I'm out there. Be congruent. If you're funny and
You guys might not see me as this way because I've been sort of like anxiety ridden around this thing, but I'm sort of that way too. I'm like in your face, humorous, direct.
People connect to that. So what you're going to use and use it. Now, so we've got some good lead ideas to grab some first-time buyers. We've got some good lead ideas to grab some move up or move down buyers. Kind of think about. Now what I really want you guys to focus on is how do you capture sellers? We really want you to focus your business on listings. Why is that? Somebody, anybody?
Guaranteed sale and great marketing.
I wouldn't say guaranteed.
Well,
Highest leverage
Generate buyers.
lead, right?
yeah.
If you got a good listing and you market it well, you can pick up a buyer. It's the most dollar productive activity you could do, and that's finding and getting listings. If you have not had a lot of listings, you will be thankful that you change your business into that mindset, because it's just going to be so much easier when you have to drive to a house 3 times instead of driving to 30 houses 50 times. You go put a lockbox and a sign up. You go check on it. You go take the lockbox and sign down. Hopefully that all happens in a weekend. Some legwork in there. So let's talk. Who can give me an infographic or some kind of thing you can put on a picture that would grab some interest on a seller?
Sold sign.
Okay, that does it. Sold sign. Pique some interest, right?
Something like, let them know, houses in your area are selling within 3 days, some house, but be factual. Do the research and let them know whatever area they're in, put that in there. Did you know houses in your neighborhood are selling within 3 days. Yeah. That would definitely like, what?
What? 3 days?
A just listed sign and maybe how many days on the market for that area?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You guys want to just take an idea and run with it right now? Who's
Sure.
seen The Matrix?
Yeah.
You know who Morpheus is?
Mm-hmm.
What's Morpheus's main line? What if I told you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you put a picture of Morpheus? Nothing to do with houses, so you're not going to get instantly spammed out. They're not going to go, hey, this is a realtor. I'm not going to listen to him. It says, what if I told you I can sell your house in as little as 3 days? You might get some interaction. So not thinking outside the box, completely destroying the box.
Yeah.
Thinking what's going to hyper target these people. So when you're doing your Facebook or your Google or your Yahoo or your Hotmail ads, wherever you're running it, you don't do a blanket approach. You want to be hyper focused.
Mm-hmm.
You may get less activity, but your activity is going to be much higher value. You're not just going to get Sarsaparilla sending you a lead and Donald Daffy Duck. These are all leads I've gotten this week. You're going to get highly focused. Hey, I need to sell my house right now. Can you help me? Absolutely. They're going to qualify themselves, not you qualifying them. So when you're super focused and you're not just doing blanket statements, you're going to grab the ones that are actually interested. How many generic messages are out there right now?
Millions.
Millions. Millions. And you literally just scoop right past them. You're like, hey, no, I'm good. I've seen this picture 1,000 times. And then all of a sudden, I've got Larry's post with Morpheus holding up a sold sign in the Matrix, and I stop. I'm like, okay, I'm interested. What is it?
Royal.
So I'm not saying that that's exactly what you do, but I want you guys to think, what are we targeting? Now, going after investors, which I said is the fourth and completely different program, doesn't really work for Facebook. The social algorithms don't work for investing platforms. Like, you're not going to grab a lot of people. Those are better for LinkedIn. You can do all three of these in LinkedIn also. Your investor pools are much more engaged on LinkedIn than some Twitter. So, things to think about?
Yep. Excellent.
Oh, sorry we didn't do an actual back and forth role play, but I just want to do one-sided scripting practice for you scripting your keyboards into your social spheres.
No, this was good.
This is really good.
You
I
guys
have lots of buyer leads, but I don't have hardly any listing leads. So I do need to do it. Mm-hmm.
Buyer leads are actually pretty easy to get. The problem is you've got them, and so does half the people on the screen.
Mm.
That's the problem. You're competing. Everyone's going after buyer leads because they're so easy. Because
Mm-hmm.
buyer leads are just simply show me a house. I'm looking for opportunities. I'm looking for these first-time buyers. I'm looking for free money. I'm looking for a better way. You can meld the two of them together very easily. But getting some targeted information on a seller, saying this is what the market's at. This is where we're standing. This is what we're looking at. This is what your house is worth. Blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fancy. It's not sexy. It's not cool. It's hard to present that. The best way of doing it is to grab their attention
Mm-hmm.
with something that's not directly an infographic. You go out there and look at Coldwell Banker agents. They love posting graphs for some reason. I don't know if you're the type of person that stops on social media and looks at a graph. The only reason I look at a graph is if my buddy Tony posts it, because it's usually some dumb thing like all red and then a little bit of blue. And the blue is how much I care about life, and the red is how much I care about pizza. Stuff like that. So you want to find a way to make it sexy and exciting. Try a video. Do a little 3-minute live video clip like Mike does. Mike Whining does a great job of capturing some attention on Facebook with his videos, with his dogs. And, Ricky's out fishing. Take it. Use it. Take your hobbies and put them into your lead gen.
I want to add about a video, just lesson learned. I did a doodly video, and I thought it was great. A lot of people did like it. However, Facebook has this neat thing that you can go and look at how many people looked at it, and then they break it down percentages and how many minutes did they look at it, or seconds. And mine just kept dwindling down, and like 10% of all the people actually watched it to the end where I had my information. So lesson learned, information needs to go at the beginning.
Embed it in the middle.
And make it short and to the point. So
who's watched my Facebook lives on my house?
Mhm.
Who watches them to the end?
I do.
Why?
Because you're darn interesting.
Because there's always
looking there.
something else towards the end. You're like, wait a second, what did he just say that?
Yeah.
It's because it's not predictable.
Mhm.
There's, I see the same thing. I can actually see that people will skip through my video. Like you can see the wave, and it's. I'm like, why are you skipping? Why are people skipping through it? This makes no sense because it's not like a trail off.
Yeah.
It's more like this.
Teresa,
like,
were you able to see that on an ad or just on a social post?
When you do it on a post for your live videos, it'll show you.
I know for live videos, but for her doodly video, I was wondering.
Yeah, I went to Facebook and was looking at because I did it as an ad. So I went to Facebook and showed you your video ad and how many people watched, and then
So
it's a graph.
Where did you find the graph for an ad? Because I haven't been able to find that.
I'll have to go back and look,
Okay.
and I'll let you know. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Visit Ad Center at the bottom.
Oh, look at Dan.
Ad
He
Center
is
doesn't
the
have anything
teacher.
in it.
Yeah.
So Dan, you got since this fits your personality, when next time you're doing a video, you have to do one of your personality things, but insert the line, don't skip my video. Don't skip that. Don't hit that skip button.
I have an unrelated
I promise
question.
it'll be over shortly, but don't hit the skip button.
And they won't, because, you're you.
I do the mirror thing where I look at a mirror and it's me in the mirror. I'm like, ooh, that's a handsome mirror. And it's, people don't pick up on it, but my fans,
Yeah.
they do, because they listen for that dumb shit.
Yeah.
They're just, and there's always like, some videos I do a plug. Hey, if you guys are looking for anyone looking for a house, think of me. Sometimes I completely forget to tell people I'm a realtor in a video. And, shame on me. I do just genuinely forget. I'm like, hey guys, I'm here. What's up? Look at my cool shirt. This is my pool. This is my dog chewing on my nephew. But yeah, do something that's engaging. Your videos aren't going to generate a lot of leads. Your videos are going to generate a lot of branding. It shows your personality. It shows you who you are. Static photos, pictures, and stuff like that, when there's a good mix of image and words, don't flood the image with words, and don't put a lot of words above a picture that you're not going to get read. And then those are going to generate the most clicks and likes and reactions. So that's how you generate the leads. You just want to find something that's going to work in that mindset for, like, here was a good one that was, I'll show you guys. This was one that I did that I picked up a lot of leads from because it was just the color. House is too small. We need a bigger yard. Move closer to family. Moving out of town. Whatever your reason, I can help you sell your home. Click for more info.
And Dan, when you said click for more info, where did you take your prospects?
That one actually dropped into my personal website.
Okay.
Where I have a page where I can sell. So bigdancaldwell.com.
Uh-huh.
And it had I had a page at that point that I had made a landing page for. That
Okay.
Information on selling a house and market statistics and whatnot. I picked up 4 deals from it.
That's great. Yeah. That's what I was kind of thinking, is like, I have people going to my page my page has got some information, but I need to have like make a landing page like for first time home buyers or market stats for sellers, something more focused.
So here, like, rip off a duplicate, guys. This is what it's all about. I'm big on branding. If you guys notice with my business cards, my cards and all my stuff has the exact same swoops and colors. I did an ad that was very similar. Why are you still renting? And I did a video that they click on and watch from YouTube. You know, invest in your future as possible, like some information. And then my video gave me analytics. And there's just a stupid little infographic. Stop wasting your money on rent. Get some info, and then it's just me. How's it going, guys? It's your friend in real estate, Big Jim Caldwell. Guys, can you tell what day I recorded this?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I'm just going to say you must have recorded that on a Tuesday.
It's the simple things. Get the information in video format in under 3 minutes, and you can get a lot more information out. You're not going to get that information out on the first post or the first engagement. If you can get them to click through to a website that has that on there, then do so. If you have the content on Facebook, then post it up. Say, hey, check out this video. Put a link into it to the same Facebook post, and come back to it. Lead generating is our business. We need to get better at it. I want you guys to find the process that works for you to generate more leads. This is a numbers game. You want more leads, more activity. You want better leads, more direct, more refined, more precise. So,
Can I give Renee and everybody else the information to find to go look at your videos or your ads real quick? You go to your Facebook business page, and you click on what did I click on? Page publishing tools. Then you look over and you click on video library.
Okay, hold on. Let me get
under videos.
Okay, hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was not working.
Yeah, publishing tools, video library. Then you'll find your videos. You click on the video, and that opens up a new window.
Yeah,
and
mine
right
doesn't
up there.
come up in there.
Yeah, it says minutes viewed. And
Yeah, no,
you
mine
click-
don't show up in there. My ads don't show up.
Huh.
Only stuff that I have posted on Facebook directly, not through command. None of my command posts show in there.
okay.
Huh. Okay. Well, one of mine did. So.
Is it one that you maybe did both on? Because I have done that before, but.
No, because I only did one by myself on Facebook, and it was not a video. And
Yeah,
the other.
no, mine don't even show ads in there. Like mine show my 2 Facebook posts, like just like posts on my feed.
Huh. Okay.
Because I actually did do one through Facebook last night, and that one doesn't pop up in there either.
Because you should have all your commands under lead ad forms and go to forms library right there while you're still in publishing tools.
My lead ad forms are there, but not the videos.
Oh, okay. Well, on the video library, I only have one. That's the Dooley one I did. The other, the neighborhood videos are not showing up in here.
Yeah, none. Like I said, none of my video ads are in there. So, dang.
Okay. So I only had one to Dooley show up, but my neighborhood, the command neighborhoods did not show up. So I don't know what that is.
Weird.
Command's still working on stuff.
I can't find any of the traffic of any of my command ads besides what is on command, like the number of clicks and stuff.
Okay.
Awesome, guys. Well, it's Tuesday. Go get yourselves ready for Bold. We went a little long. Thank you for joining in. Yeah. If you have questions, you can message me directly or give me a call. We'll walk you through something. So we're here to help any way we can.
Thanks, Dan.
And
Thank you.